guys, it's Karen Langston from Parents and Co. I am here today with Vanessa, who runs Vanessa Barker Fitness.
Yes, I came up with that name all on my own. Excellent branding.
And we are in our local park and we are talking all about simple postnatal exercises that you can do anywhere. So I'm going to hand over to Vanessa and she is going to run us through just a few little exercises that we can do together and hopefully you can do as well.
So we're only going to do 3 today and working different muscle groups, but I want you to feel a bit of a burn in your butt with this first one because having strong glute muscles is really important, not just because it gives a nice shape to your bum, but in terms of keeping the pelvic floor strong and nice hip alignment, pelvis alignment. And then we're going to get the heart rate up a little bit before we do some core work. So I've got these mini bands. We'll stick a link in the comments where you can buy them. They're really not expensive. And I call this the speed skate, so you'll see why. Now what I'd like you to do is put the band around your ankles and you drop down, so don't do it yet, Karen, because I'm just going to show you how to do it and then we'll do it. You drop down into kind of a kind of get set if you're playing tennis, mini squat position, and you make sure your bum moves backwards. So if you imagine there's a door behind you and you stick your bum out to shut the door, you've got a kind of mini squat there, and from that position you stay there, and we're doing side steps, but you look like one of those speed skaters. So you step to the side and then before your foot touches the floor you then step back. Keep the tension in the band and then step, but the focus is step away. So you're using my left glute to push away, using that butt cheek to step away. Shoulders relaxed. You've got, if you say the word set, you should feel a little bit of tension through your core. If you say set, can you feel that?
Slightly.
Gentle tension through the core, but you're just going to breathe naturally through the whole, don't worry about your breathing, just make sure that you are breathing and there's no breath holding going on. So from this position, we're going to do 30, so 15 each side. But they're fast, so you're not doing it for too long. Okay. You know you're doing it right if you feel the burn. So bottom back, 1. So really push away from the push. Left leg, push off the right leg. Squeeze your glute. That's it. Okay, we're nearly halfway there. Are you feeling it yet?
Yes, I am.
Push off 15.
Really
so I'm going to go sideways so you can feel. Watch from both angles. Shoulders relaxed.
So these exercises are really good for kind of mums that are busy and haven't got much time to do very much, but you really want to just kind of start getting some.
So that was just 30. You can have the band next to your kettle. So you're boiling the kettle and you just do a set of the side steps there.
Excellent.
Okay. Right, so the next exercise, we're just going to do a reverse lunge, which is a great staple exercise for any program. We're working the front of the thighs, the back of the legs and the bum. You're engaging your core as well to keep your pelvis balanced, and it's going to get your heart rate up a bit. So what we're doing is you step back. So if I show you from the side, you step back, Karen, and then you drop down, and you want about 90 degrees at both knees. So if you rest on the floor, kneel, you could take your foot a little bit further forwards. That's it. Toe tucked under, and from there, in one movement, we're going to stand forwards. Breathing out. Perfect. So we're going to change legs. The only other thing to think about is, are you standing on a tightrope as you step back, which is wobbly, or are you standing on train tracks? So feet hip width apart, step back and you keep that gap between your feet, okay? So we're going to change legs. Okay. So try and imagine you're being pulled tall, your spine's long, okay? Breathing in as you drop down, breathing out, pelvis stays level, breathing in, breathing out, squeeze up with your glute. So breathing in, squeeze up with your right butt cheek, breathing in. And when you get to the bottom of the movement, you can lean forwards ever so slightly and it keeps the weight over your front leg.
Okay.
That's better, and it's more comfortable on your back as well. Breathing
and
out.
Even if you're not that fit, Vanessa, is this an exercise that you can quite simply?
Because it's just body weight and you can do it anywhere. So I do this when I'm brushing my teeth sometimes, when I'm short on time and I'm not managing to fit in a proper exercise routine.
Okay.
I get it done wherever I can, and also when mine were babies, they used to like the movement of lifting up and down. So when I was trying to get them to sleep, I'd do I'd just hold them and do a few of these.
Okay.
You know, they wouldn't. But that was just 15.
Okay.
Heart rate up, like breathing a bit more.
Yeah, definitely.
Not really out of breath, but it really warms you up.
Okay.
And then we're going to move on to a core exercise.
Excellent.
So this core exercise is called a straight arm pull down. Now at home I would do this over the top of a door, and I do always put something underneath the band because doors tend to be quite splintery. They're not usually sanded down, and you don't want to damage your band. So this band, there are a couple of pounds off Amazon. You can get one of these. Usually I find a medium resistance band is most appropriate. And what we're doing, so you're standing and you want to have good alignment, so you're not like that, slouching down. Your ribs over your pelvis, so you can feel that. Standing tall again, so your spine long, chin tucked. You're going to hold on to the band. Now when you breathe in, now breathing is quite important to this, and I'm not going to spend ages on it now. Sometimes this does take a bit of extra coaching if you're really struggling to connect to your core postpartum.
Okay.
You breathe in and try and imagine that your tummy and your ribs are opening out like an umbrella. So to the side and to the back, not just to the front there. Breathing in. And as you breathe out, you exhale and you pull down. And that movement, you should feel a load through your core, and that starts to engage. So your tummy goes out, and as you breathe out, tummy comes in and works. So okay, so
that's quite incredible. I didn't know that you could actually work your core by standing up.
Well, it's much more practical standing up, because if you're lying down, I do lying exercises, but how much time during the day do you get to spend lying down?
No time at all.
Not as much as you'd like. You need to be able to engage your core standing up. So actually I try and get clients to standing and do a lot of exercises in that position, because it's how we spend the day.
Excellent.
So if I get you to stand here, so holding on to that, and we're just looking for kind of ribs there, over pelvis, your ear over your shoulder, over hip, over heel. So that looks pretty good there. Your arms out, breathing in, so breathe into my hands. And then breathing out, pull the band down slowly, and can you feel that through the core?
Yeah.
Breathing in, and breathing out. And I can feel Karen's core coming in as she exhales, and I can feel the firmness through it. So breathing in, opening up like an umbrella, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Can you get a lift through the pelvic floor as well? Breathing out. Feel your pelvic floor lift, core engage, relax the shoulders, breathing into my hands, relax the shoulders, breathing out. And Karen's not moving her body as she does the exercise as well. Sometimes I see mums kind of push the hips forwards as they pull down.
And I'm really not very fit. So that's just a great exercise.
It's a really good one. A lot of physios I know like using that one for the initial core connection as well.
Yeah,
it's one of my favourites.
I would definitely use that at home.
Yeah.
Definitely. Now I know it's so simple, you can do it over a door frame. Excellent. Okay, that's brilliant.
And then just kind of, even if it's just one set of 10, but 3 sets of 10, you can dot them throughout the day. You can fit in exercise. You might not have time for a full half-hour workout, but you can find time to do bits here and there.
Yeah, and I think that's what it's all about. You know, being a busy mum, new mum, you know, it's time is precious. But I have to say, you feel so much better when you just do a little something. So, you know, hopefully today we've made it seem that it can be as simple as going to the park, or as simple as cleaning your teeth, as Vanessa said, and trying to kind of fit in a couple of those exercises.
Yeah.
So have fun learning them.